What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction. Back with some more of The Adventures and their 1988 album, The Sea of Love. Thank you again to Stuart. And the next track is Hold Me Now, which inevitably makes me think of the Thompson Twins song of the same name. And I imagine that's the case for a lot of folks. Now, I'm more focused on the title here because when I did the reaction to the Thompson Twins' Hold Me Now, it was a song that I had known going back to my youth. And even though hearing it again in the context of doing these reactions made me realize I had a slightly incomplete memory of what the song was about, here, I don't think I've heard it at all before, and I'm guessing there's no connection, right? I'm guessing this is not a cover of the Thompson Twins tune, even though that one preceded this. So in that regard, I'm thinking about the title a bit more directly. I mean, there's an immediacy to it. Hold Me Now. There's fireworks going on, by the way. It's New Year's Eve. What can you do? But yeah, it's not Hold Me Tomorrow. It's not I Held You Yesterday. It's Hold Me Now. And of course, holding, it implies some measure of affinity, emotional or romantic connection, maybe a physical intimacy, maybe all those things. So in that regard, it does suggest a closeness, though maybe it's only felt by the narrator and not the other person. We don't necessarily have an indication of that. In any case, I'll try to pick up what I can on a first listen. This is The Adventures. The song is Hold Me Now, and it's from their 1988 album, The Sea of Love. Oof.
Running scared and out of my mind.
epic song. And sonically, it's really interesting because it starts and it had a harder edge guitar than I would have thought. Not that I know a lot of their music to really have an expectation in that regard, but yeah, the guitar took me by surprise, and yet along the way it still had that kind of melodic 80s synth pop feel, though it did go back at a couple points to guitar that had a more like rock or at least synth rock edge to it. And yeah, so Hold Me Now was also Hold Me When, what was it, there were a couple lines like when we need comfort or something like that. So it was like, it wasn't just now in the moment. It was a suggestion of having that connection, having that comfort, having that sanctuary of being held when it's needed and in contexts that are not immediately in the present. So yeah, I don't know if it sounds like it has a bigger scale than I was thinking. It sounds like it's more than just a romantic story between two people. It feels like it's about, what the world feels like and when you need refuge from it, and, the human connections and what they mean on a longer timeline for you, and people as a whole or society as a whole. So, yeah, I'd have to listen to it again, but definitely it seems like the thematic scale was bigger than I was thinking in advance. And yeah, a very epic tune. It just had this kind of big, like, 80s, epic, not ballad. I mean, it had more like energy and again like a harder edge sound at some points than I think you would typically mean even for like a power ballad. But it definitely had that kind of like 80s, prominent part in an 80s movie like soundtrack tune quality to it. So yeah, and I enjoy in particular the vocals got really fiery and passionate at a couple points. So I enjoyed the lead vocals and the just overall feeling of the tune being, big and epic and dramatic. So, yeah, another cool one from these guys. Thank you again to Stuart. Let me know what you think, and I will see you next time. Peace.